Sami Zayn is back in the Bloodline, and the vibes are immaculate. Hey, what's going on, guys? Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. And before I get into this video, please remember to like the video and subscribe. It helps the channel out in more ways than you even know. Plus, it's free. So, if the nostalgic feeling is in the air, it's kind of funny that I'm saying that because if we're really being honest with you, this version of the Bloodline with Sami Zayn has only been apart for 3 years. Nonetheless, that was a true statement that I just said. If you are a fan of the Bloodline, this was the show for you. Of course, we had other things go down on this episode of Smackdown where we got the U.S. Championship being introduced for the women division. We saw the storyline being furthered that involved Kevin Owens, but in reality, this was a show revolving around the Bloodline. We had the Bloodline open the show, we had them a little bit in the middle of the show, and we had them close the show. We are going to start from the beginning of the show, where we had Roman Reigns flanked by the Usos, and we have Jey Uso telling Roman Reigns, asking him and pleading to him, can he hear Sami Zayn out after what happened at Crown Jewel, where we saw Sami Zayn accidentally hit Roman Reigns in the face after Roman Reigns and his team took a L to Solo Sikoa and his team. And we see Sami Zayn's music hit, and you can already tell just by Roman Reigns' facial expressions that he's not happy. He's not very eager to hear what Sami Zayn has to say. One of the traits that makes Roman Reigns so great is his facial expression. He should be in the Hall of Fame solely based off of just the facial expressions he makes in the ring. We have Sami Zayn come out, and he's kind of reminiscing about how there's a part of him that still has a soft spot for that time period that he was involved in the Bloodline. And he's asking Roman Reigns, can he make an apology? And you're teasing, and it's seeming like he's talking about apologizing to himself. But in reality, he wants Roman Reigns to apologize to Jey Uso for the way that he's treated him in the past. And you see this little moment where it looks like Roman Reigns is going to accomplish that. He tells Jey Uso that he's sorry, and it looks like we're going to get that nice warm moment right then and there, but then he slides back into that vicious character that we know him to be, and he tells Jey Uso that he's sorry that he even wasted his time with Sami Zayn. They re-emphasize the fact that Sami Zayn is not blood-related, which is something that they have mentioned multiple times throughout the last several weeks, and it looks like Roman Reigns is not accepting of Sami Zayn. We see Roman Reigns walking through the hallways. We see him flanked by Jimmy Uso. We have Jey Uso confronts him saying, hey, can I come get him a second? Roman Reigns wants to walk away. Jimmy emphatically grabs his arm, tells him to stop. We see this tense little stare between the two. And we have Roman Reigns bark commands at Jey Uso, similar to the ways that he did previously. And we have Jey Uso telling Roman Reigns that this is your one time to be able to talk to me like that after I've told you before that we are not the same levels that we were previously. We are our own men. We have the show end with this acknowledgement ceremony that was going to take place between Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is there by himself. Solo Sikoa is there flanked by his bloodline. Roman Reigns challenges Solo Sikoa to a one-on-one match for the right to be known as the only tribal chief. Solo Sikoa laughs in his face. He tells him, I'm not going to fight you, challenges him to a WarGames match. Roman Reigns acknowledges the fact that, but no pun intended, acknowledges the fact that there is only 4 guys in the ring and not 5 like we know that is traditional for the WarGames match. Solo Sikoa counts his guys, counts to 4. We have Sami Zayn come out. We have Solo Sikoa tell him that Sami Zayn is his 5th guy. They lay Roman Reigns down, giving him a beat down. They have Roman Reigns hanged up by the arms. And we see Sami Zayn make the save, hit Solo Sikoa in the face, and rejoins the OG Bloodline, throwing up the ones in the air like 3 years ago. This is what a lot of people have been wanting to see. I've made it known numerous times that my favorite version of the Bloodline is the portion of the story that involved Sami Zayn. And I know a lot of people feel similar in the way that I feel. Now, we saw previous reports, if you are familiar with the dirt sheets, that we were going to get a 4-on-4, which is different than what we've seen in the past. Of course, we see typically 5-on-5. But now the fact that they've mentioned that there's only 4 guys in the Bloodline, that opens up the door for new members to be added. Now, as we all know, Lance Anoa'i has been signed with WWE, which I'll be doing a short for a little bit later. but he's going to be heading to NXT. They have had Hikuleo under contract seemingly for the last couple of months and have yet to put him on TV. But there's rumors that he'll be heading to NXT and not the main roster. So that really puts multiple different options on the table. We don't know what's going to be involved in the rest of the card that has Survivor Series. We don't know if we're going to get Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. Then we don't know if he's still going to have a match with Randy Orton. So there's a lot of different possibilities, and I'm sure we're going to get answers the closer and closer we get to Survivor Series. But let me know what you guys think. Who is going to be the fifth member for each of their teams? Are we going to get a fifth member period? Maybe this is just, a one-off thing, and they're going to settle for we're going to have 4-on-4, but who knows? Are you happy that Sami Zayn is back in the Bloodline? Let me know in the comment section. Like I said before, remember to like and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.